What's going on, everybody? Thank you for joining me today on Crypto Lit. So today I wanted to get into my top 2 projects in Cardano NFTs. And there's a couple of things that I really look for when I'm jumping into a project. The very first is that I want a super strong community. And when I say super strong, I mean really strong. I want to see this community blasted everywhere. Now, a strong community is developed by strong leadership. And so it's essential that whatever project I'm getting into has a strong leadership team that's dedicated to growing their community and expanding out. So the projects that I'm going to talk to today, definitely strong leadership, strong community. The second thing I want to see when I'm getting into a project is I want to see utility that gives me the ability to earn passive income on the NFTs that I hold. To me, this is very important. You know, a lot of people will say they're just about the art in NFTs, and they're not really just about the art in NFTs. We're all in this to make some kind of money off of it. And when looking at these projects, I want something that's got a roadmap that's strong, a roadmap that's attainable, a roadmap that can end up earning me passive income on those NFTs. So today we're going to talk about my top 2 Cardano NFT projects that have strong communities, but also have strong utility and give me the ability to earn passive income by holding those NFTs. So keep in mind, while these are my top 2 projects in Cardano NFTs, there's many other great projects that are out there. And I'm sure you've probably heard of some that you're very into as well. So don't take this personally. These are just my top 2. If you've got another project that you're very thrilled about, go ahead and put it in the comments section down below. So let's get into it. So first on my list is Mutant Crocs, or Mutant NFTs. Mutant Crocs and Mutant Toads are a great community, and they've got strong utility, and we're going to get into that a little bit. And, you know, the artwork on both of them is good. It's solid artwork, looks good. But really, I'm in this for the passive income that I can earn by owning Mutant NFTs. So what I want to do is go ahead and jump over to their Discord channel and go through a little bit of their roadmap, pick a couple of the highlights, and talk about those. So, for their roadmap, obviously, it was mint an NFT was the #1 thing, and then they started the DAO, or Decentralized Autonomous Organization, after they minted. The DAO gives some control over the project to the holders of the NFT, but it also gives some control over the Epoch.art NFT marketplace that was developed by the project team of Mutant NFTs. So that was their next thing on their list that they marked off, which was go ahead and make a marketplace for not only their project to sell their NFTs, but for the entire CNFT space. And they've successfully done that. Epoch.art is an up-and-coming NFT marketplace that sells Cardano NFTs, and we'll jump into that a little bit more in depth in a minute. Some of the other things that are on their roadmap is to create a launch pad on Epoch.art to be able to enable new projects to launch with smaller fees. So that was a huge thing as well that's going to add into the utility of the Epoch.art website. The next thing that they had was adding some type of gamification to the project and sharing 50% of the profit regardless of the volume. And that, again, is huge. Even a small game that brings in some kind of income is nice to have, but imagine if it snowballed and got into something much larger. And so that's kind of one of the things I'm always very interested in, is something that can start small but could potentially gain steam and grow into something much larger that you get some kind of income off of. So not only do you have a strong and attainable roadmap, but you also have a pretty strong community. On their Discord channel, there's roughly 5,000 members strong. They're active on social media, in Twitter and in other areas. And they've got a strong leadership team that is developing, continuing to build, and they're also just steadily checking off the items that are on their roadmap. And to me, that speaks volumes, the ability to mark off things that you said you were going to do. One of the things that I like about their leadership is they continue to develop the community by doing giveaways in their Discord and keeping people active. You know, one of the things that they do is a special events holder raffle each month. And last month's winners got a mutant croc and a mutant toad. And that's a several $100 reward for winning that raffle last month. They also reward the top 10 active Discord users each month. So they keep track of a leaderboard of the top 10, and those top 10 users will get some kind of reward each month. Now, the last thing I want to cover about Mutant NFTs is the DAO. I've already talked a little bit about it, but let me get into more of the details. And you'll see here on the webpage the benefits that they have by being a part of that DAO and staking your Mutant NFTs within the DAO. So if you stake, they're giving 50% of the profit from epoch.art that is shared with the staker. So 50% of the fees that they get off the sales of NFTs on their marketplace is coming back to the DAO holders. And that's huge. You know, epoch.art right now is just getting started. And they've had significant growth over the last month to a month and a half. So, you know, I think there's plenty of room for this to be huge in the future, absolutely huge. The more epoch.art grows and starts competing against JPEG Store and CNFT.io, the more money that's going to come back into that DAO, and that will then be distributed to Mutant NFT holders who've staked within the DAO. Epoch.art is already the cheapest NFT marketplace out there in regards to fees. They only charge 1% of the sale price of your NFT when you list it, compared to other people's 2%. So they're already undercutting the competition, and they're starting to see some benefit out of that strategy because sales more than doubled from February to March. The other thing that you get out of being in the DAO is 50% of all mutant royalties earned from all marketplaces are shared with stakers. So regardless of whether a mutant croc or toad is sold on JPEG Store or Epoch Art or CNFT.io, you're getting 50% of those royalties off of those sales coming back into the DAO. And that, again, is huge. Toss into that, they're trying to start up a launch pad on epoch.art as well, where you can launch your NFT series within epoch.art, and you have more potential for more fees to be coming into the DAO and being distributed out to DAO holders. Of course, being a part of the DAO gives you voting rights as well, which is the very essence of a DAO. DAO members have the power to vote based on the amount of NFTs that they have staked within the DAO. The more mutant toads and crocs you stake in, the greater your voting power becomes within the DAO. And then again, the last benefit is more giveaways to people who have staked their NFTs on the Mutant DAO website. So to take a look at this benefit, we'll flip back over to the Discord channel and take a look at today's announcement on April 1st of the amount of profit that came into the epoch.art site, plus all the royalties all rolled into one. Now you'll see here, total profit for the royalties and the revenue off epoch.art was over 12,000 ADA in the month of March. 50% of that profit is going into the DAO wallet and then will be distributed out to DAO members in the second reward distribution on Epoch 338. So right now you already have the ability to start earning passive income on your staked NFTs. You look at the ability of all this to add up over the months, and also for the ability of that NFT marketplace to increase in revenue. And this is potentially something that brings in quite a lot of money into your wallet every month. Now, alternatively, you could have taken your Cardano and staked it in a stake pool and been earning maybe 5% over the course of an entire year. I tend to think that this route is going to end up paying off more than staking with a normal stake pool. So this is why I think the Mutant NFTs is a very strong project and one I'm really excited to be involved in. Now for my top project in Cardano NFTs, it's Boss Cat Rocket Club. For me, it is the #1 project in Cardano, and it ranks right up there with all NFT projects that are currently available. Boss Cat Rocket Club started out as NFTs of just the cats, a collection of about 10,000 NFTs. Currently, the floor price on Boss Cat Rocket Club is about 1,800 Cardano. The highest selling Boss Cat sold for 150 ADA. That's a massive amount and ranks them right up there with the likes of Bored Ape Yacht Club. Now, again, one of the great things that I love about Boss Cat is the community. And I also love the fact that the things that they've marked on their roadmap, they are executing. Out of all the projects that I've been a part of and looked into, Boss Cat Rocket Club has executed the most of their strategy and has a very clear and defined roadmap, a place where they're trying to get to down the road, and they are executing it to perfection. Boss Cat has an extremely strong community behind it as well. Boss Cat members are very vocal on social media, very vocal on Twitter, always supporting the project, and the Discord is, even months after minting, the Discord channel for Boss Cat is still very, very active. So the community is very heavily behind this project. Now, the leadership has a lot to do with that as well. Each month, they take 10% of the royalties off of Boss Cat's sales, and they will split that 10% of royalties amongst a winning transaction of a sale of a Boss Cat. They'll split it between the seller of the Boss Cat and the buyer of the Boss Cat. So one lucky transaction each month gets the split of this 10% in royalties off the Boss Cat sales. That, to me, is a great way of incentivizing the community to continue to be active in trading and purchasing Boss Cats. So I've written out a document that I'll just breeze through real quickly on the reasons why I think Boss Cat is so strong. Like I mentioned, they've got a strong leadership and a strong roadmap. The leaders are delivering on the promises that they've made in their roadmap. The strong community presence, there's over 70,000 members in the Discord channel. Of course, they're not all active all at once, but there's still a very heavy presence in the Discord channel, and the community there is very strong. There's strong Twitter presence and social media presence, and if you look around, they're widely known in all NFT space, not just Cardano NFTs. If you're on a place talking about Ethereum NFTs, they tend to know about Boss Cat as well when you're in Discord channels of Ethereum projects. Like I mentioned, they do monthly giveaways. They give away that 10% royalty giveaway to the lucky buyer and seller of a random transaction in Boss Cat Rocket Club each month. And those transactions are then, that giveaway is then verified in Discord. You can track that transaction when they give the money back out to the lucky winners. Plus, there's always regular giveaways to people who go out and comment on Twitter posts and show up as Boss Cat community. So that's another thing that they do to continue to inspire the community to be active. The next thing that's big about Boss Cat Rocket Club is Boss Planet. So you've seen everybody out there, just about every NFT project says we're going to start a metaverse project, we're going to have a metaverse game, we're going to do this or that, and very few people are actually delivering on that promise. And so Boss Cat is one of those first movers in the metaverse projects for NFTs. They've actually gone and minted their Boss Planet land plots. You can go into their interactive map on the bossplanet.games website and check out the different plots on Boss Planet. Now, the cool thing about Boss Planet is they are designing it to be an entire economic system within this metaverse. So it's not just going to be walking around in metaverse land, but they've designed it to have economies in every sector. So each district in Boss Planet will have a specific focus. Now, whether that's shopping or whether that's music and entertainment or whether it's sports or commercial center for Boss Planet, each one of those districts is going to be dedicated towards a certain area of commerce. You'll have areas in the entertainment section that have cinemas, online cinemas. You'll have areas in the music district that will be running online metaverse concerts. In the sports section, you'll have different things like boxing tournaments or racing events and all kinds of different stuff. And a lot of this is achieved by the partnerships that Boss Planet has continued to make. Plus, Boss Planet actually gives incentives to landowners, and that they give token drops of a future Boss Cat token to those landowners. Boss Planet has been set up in the Vox style, just like the Minecraft world is. And each person who enters into Boss Planet can have an avatar that's similar to what you would have in Minecraft. Now, Boss Cat Rocket Club has said that they will be dropping Vox Cats to the owners of their NFTs. So if you have 2 Boss Cats, you get a free Vox Cat airdrop. If you're in the top 1,000 Boss Cats in ranking, you get a free Vox Cat. If you own one of their rocket parts, if you're on the elite whitelist, if you're in a special district, if you've assembled one of their full Boss Cat rockets, then you will get Vox Cats airdropped to you in the second week of April. You can use these Vox Cats to then access the Boss Planet metaverse and to go around and do different events within the metaverse. Now, I also mentioned that Boss Cat Rocket Club is working on their own token. If you've seen recently the ape token that was dropped by Bored Ape Yacht Club, you'll see how profitable those types of tokens can be. They're very community driven, but they also draw attention from people on the outside. And as we saw with the Bored Ape Yacht Club, the ape token, there was a huge run up in value of that ape token just after release. So it's another incentive going back to the owners of Boss Cat NFTs. Not only that, you will use Boss Planet token within the Boss Planet metaverse. So Boss Planet tokens can be used for games within the metaverse, events within the metaverse, or any other economy within the metaverse. If you're a holder of a Boss Cat, you're getting 1 token dropped to you per day. If you're the holder of a rocket part, you're getting 1 token dropped to you each day. If you're the holder of a fully assembled Boss rocket, then you're getting 5 tokens airdropped to you every day. And if you're the owner of a top 1,000 Boss Cat, you're also getting a 5 Boss token reward each day as well. These tokens can be used for play-to-earn games, for yield farming, stake pool offerings, liquidity mining, to trade, mint, or import game assets, and all kinds of other stuff that we don't even know what all they've dreamed up yet. But just like Bored Ape Yacht Club released their ape token recently, we're going to be getting that Boss token really soon. Another big driver about Boss Planet and Boss Cat Rocket Club is the amount of people that they are drawing into this community that don't even own a Boss Cat. You know, there have been many partnerships that have been made by Boss Cat Rocket Club and other individuals, influencers, famous people, actors, singers, songwriters, athletic stars. And Boss Cat is reaching out and pulling all of these people in to help further the community. Not only that, Boss Cat is reaching out to other successful Cardano NFT projects. They've made a partnership with Lazy Llamas. They made partnerships with Ada Punks. And each of those projects will have the ability to get their own Vox-style character within Boss Planet Metaverse as well. So just to go over some of the collaborations and partnerships that they've entered into, and this is really impressive to me because it just shows the strategic nature of the leadership within Boss Cat Rocket Club. So let's go ahead and take a look at some of these collaborations. They have the group Cypress Hill as collaborators within Boss Cat Rocket Club. Cypress Hill has been given their own avatars that they will use to access the Boss Planet in, and they will be running concerts within Boss Planet Metaverse. They've also made collaborations with famous DJs like Hook and Sling. Not only that, but they've also made collaborations with sports figures, such as retired basketball star Baron Davis. Baron Davis is a Boss Cat owner, will have his own section in Boss Planet, and is basically seen as a brand ambassador for the Boss Cat Rocket Club. Recently announced this last week, Manny Pacquiao, basically one of the most famous boxers in all the world, recently said that he is building a 12x12 estate within Boss Planet. He has said that he'll be streaming major boxing events from his estate in Boss Planet. So he has partnered with Boss Cat Rocket Club to not only further Boss Planet, but also to do his own NFTs and bring parts of that NFTs into the Boss Cat family. And when we look at the influencers list here for Boss Cat Rocket Club, the list just seems very strong to me. You know, like I mentioned, Baron Davis, Eric Bobo with Cypress Hill, Jonathan Sadowski, the actor and producer. You know, we've got multiple different musicians and artists as a part of it. And these are artists that aren't just restricted to the US or to North America. These are artists that also reach into the Asian markets as well and draw people from across the world into Boss Cat Rocket Club too. They've also gone out and signed major racing clubs like KCMG Racing to develop a racing league within Boss Planet as one of those online metaverse games that you can be a part of. And then quite possibly the biggest aspect of Boss Planet is that they will be partnering with different casinos to be running casinos out of Boss Planet Metaverse. And this is huge because holders of certain Boss Planet or Boss Rocket Club NFTs will get royalty sharing based off of the income that comes into Boss Cat Rocket Club from those casinos. So you can see here that if you're the holder of a fully assembled rocket, then you're going to be getting royalty sharing. Not only that, if you're a holder of a top 1000 ranked Boss Cat, you're going to be getting royalty sharing. And so this is something that could be absolutely huge. They've said that they will have multiple casinos in there. I believe they said at one point 1 casino per district, and there's going to be 9 districts total. So if you've got 9 online casinos and you're getting income off of the activities of these casinos into Boss Cat Rocket Club, and those royalties are being split amongst the Boss Cat Rocket holders and top 1000 ranked Boss Cat holders, that could be huge for members of the Boss Cat Rocket Club family. So again, these are some of the many reasons why I think Boss Cat Rocket Club is doing something that no other NFT that I've been a part of or have seen has been able to accomplish. They're really taking the utility to a whole different level than what all other NFTs have been able to do so far. For that reason, I put Boss Cat Rocket Club at the top of my list on NFT projects, because it gives me the opportunity to have passive income in the future that could be largely exponentially increased based on the membership and activity that goes on within their metaverse. And let's be clear, metaverse projects are still at a very early infant stage. And we have no idea exactly how great or how big they're going to grow. And if you are able to get in early on something like this and it explodes to a level that we didn't anticipate, it could really be a great source of income for those NFT holders in Boss Cat Rocket Club. You know, I've seen in other Discord channels for other projects, some people hating on Boss Cat Rocket Club, and I just laugh every time I hear it because I don't understand it. You know, I look at this community and I look at the leadership and all that they've accomplished so far and everything that they've set in motion and the steps that they've taken to really benefit the holders of their NFTs, and I'm blown away by it. To me, it's just a project unlike any other. Now, I'm sure you've got great projects that you have in mind as well. So what I want you to do is go ahead and leave a comment in the comments section. If you don't agree with me on my top 2 projects within Cardano NFTs, then let me know what your top projects are in Cardano or in Ethereum or in Solana or in any other NFT project. What I'd love to do is continue with a series of videos about other projects and meet up with some of the influencers and leadership on those other projects to see if I could get further details and be able to do videos on those projects as well. So if you're an influencer in another project and you'd like to have a video done about your NFT project, reach out to me and let's set up a time to talk. Once again, please go ahead and make sure you smash that like and subscribe button, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Have a great one.